Oh man, I started at like 2 seconds in, it threw me off. But welcome back to the Pirate 101, not Nuzlocke, but D&D campaign. Don't worry about it. Old habits die hard, even if they're 12 years old.
You die in the campaign, you die in real life.
That's right. So who thoroughly avoided dying in real life last time?
Well, not Karen's thugs, that's for sure. But so to recap from last time, so we got this whole thing going down. We're in Marleybone. Max's parents are, currently kind of people are trying to kill him. Both Moriarty and Karen, who leads the Fox Rebellion. But we went to the military in the middle of the city, and we asked them to watch over Max's parents, keep them safe, and in exchange we'll help them with some of their other issues that Marleybone's having. So we agreed that we would help them with retaking the Isle of Fetch, which has been taken by the Armada. We signed a contract with them, and specifically with Lieutenant Marsh, so that's been kind of squared away. Then after that, we went to Catbeard in prison, and he told us that Moriarty was sprung from the prison by a bunch of undead that showed up, and more interesting, a tree also came in and ripped out the walls and helped break him out. We investigated that a little bit. So far, we haven't found any goo people or anything like that, like the situation with Styria, but it does seem to have some sort of connection potentially to Malister. Catbeard also told us that he wants us to help him out of prison, of course, and in exchange he would tell us where we could find a black windstone in Aquila, which is kind of our overarching goal to save the spiral. So we talked with him about that, and then finally we kind of went on a chase to find Bonnie Ann and meet up with her again. She offered to kind of help us out with one of our missions because we're spread kind of thin between Moriarty, Karen, and the Armada. But while we were talking with her, Karen sent a bunch of thugs after us, and they were supposed to rough us up, but instead we roughed them up pretty good. And Max also shish kebabbed one of them because he was being dumb and didn't know when to give up. And yeah, now we are going to head off to the Isle of Fetch and deal with the Armada.
All right, go ahead and take your re-roll. And yeah, that is what is going on. So you guys have more or less left Bonnie to go and handle Kieran for the time being, and yeah, and decided to go towards the Isle of Fetch. At least that's what you told me. You're free to do whatever you want. Which would mean you gotta do the D100 and then take your movement.
D100 roll coming right up. $68.
All right. Go ahead and take your movement. All right, and you'll reach the Isle of Fetch tomorrow.
Do we have one more space of movement?
How many did I go?
You went 4, but you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there tomorrow both ways.
Yeah,
but this way we
get to fish. If he wants to, I don't know.
May as well fish, I guess. So we're right there.
Oh man, we haven't seen the fish in a while.
I've forgotten to roll help.
Look at the sheet. Look at the sheet.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you meant the boat's fishing thing. Again, yeah. Look at the sheet. Look at the sheet.
We wrote it down somewhere.
You wrote it down in the boat. I'm pretty sure.
The boat sheet just says it's a 2d6 roll.
Yeah.
$11.
Wow. Evidently, you found all the fish feeding on, like, whatever debris was left out.
That's 2 food for everyone. +1. I guess we can restore our ship's emergency rations with that.
Yeah, feel free to take my 2 and put it in the emergency rations as well.
Okay. Nice 15.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. If that is all, consume and roll.
Matt, you're up.
Second. $46.
46. All right, take your movement. All right. So as you make your way to the Isle of Fetch, you are this is more or less where you wager a lot of fighting has been taken recently, where you can kind of see holes where cannonballs may have gone to and from ships fighting near the coastline here, and you're slowly able to make your way up to where you see the Marleybone banner flying, though you definitely can see down a ways, about here-ish, is where another banner flies yet. And it seems like they have a bit of a stronger foothold, a fortress, if you will. Well, not really fortress, but, you know, fortifications.
Do we recognize what that other banner is?
Oh yeah, it's the Armada's banner.
Well, one can always hope to be wrong.
I don't know what.
Did
If
we
you-
get it? Did we get any sort of rest between the last battle and now?
I believe you did. I believe you went back to the tavern in Albion and spent the monies.
I think so, but then I'm not sure.
Yeah, I wasn't sure either.
I'm showing that most of my stuff is full, so
And I'll assume I'm full too. Okay. Yeah.
guess we'll find someone who's in charge and see if we can get an update on the situation.
All right. So as you like continue on to the island, you make your way to the Marleybone encampment, and you're noticing that this battalion seems to be made up of mostly cats, which once again, this does not. You don't know any period of time this has ever happened, Max or Dalen. But eventually, you do find the regalia of the commander, who is a German Shepherd.
I guess Dalen could approach first since he is technically from here and like would generally see if he can figure out like the situation better.
Max will be with Dalen.
Yeah, I suppose we probably just go. Should we all go? Just with Dalen leading?
Yeah.
I don't see any reason why not.
Greetings, sir. What is the situation here currently?
Max has the badge out.
Oh yeah. If someone's talking, they're mute.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
The DMs are dead. Oh no.
They just stare at us silently.
The old boy DM.
Yeah. After talking to like another soldier and like sending him out, he turns back and regards you and says, "I wasn't told of civilians coming this way."
Well,
we show them the badges that we have.
yeah.
Yeah, and he specs it and says, "Privateers from Lana, eh? So I suppose you're here to help out with the occupation, I suppose you could call it."
Yeah, we've been
Right.
told that there's a bigger unit or more advanced one.
Oh, you could definitely say that again. That unit has been much stronger and faster than anything else the Armada has ever thrown at us. That, and it's backed by quite the sniper.
Oh boy, a sniper, huh?
Mm.
Have you
Now-
managed to figure out any of their what their goal is, or?
Well, seems to be occupy the Isle of Fetch, which so far they seem to be doing a pretty good job of. We had our own fortifications on that side of the island to monitor the Armada. It's nothing major, just a few watchtowers over the beach so they couldn't land here, but lo and behold, they were not only able to land here, they can do that from time to time, but this battalion was outfitted with both this sniper who was able to dispatch our cannoneers, as well as some very large unit that was able to tangle with several of our swordsmen at once. It was unlike anything I've ever seen, and between the two of them, one soldier could not perfectly handle one without the other one supporting it.
Out of curiosity, this unit, do they have gold in their masks?
There was some level of gold in their regalia, yes.
I see.
Mhm. What's the reason behind using mostly cats in the army? I've never seen that before.
Oh, this battalion. This, well, is what we have to spare.
Ouch.
Well, there were still volunteers. We didn't force any of them to come out here, although sometimes they don't act like it. You know, sometimes I see them eating their rations and they complain that there isn't any. But when I look over there, there's plenty. They just found it on the sides of the bowls. They just can't seem to comprehend it's still edible.
Yeah, we kind of have that problem. Well, see, the secret is you kind of need to get it back into the center of the bowl, and then they'll realize it's there. Trust me.
But why can't they do that themselves?
I don't know. It starts from when we're kittens, and it never really leaves our head. If we can see the bottom, that means that there's not enough. You really have to work to get that sort of reflex out of our heads.
But you see how that can slow down military operations if we have to have someone assigned as a dedicated food
repositioner.
Yes.
You might want to consider just giving them fish fillets.
Well, that kind of stuff is a lot harder to come by with the Armada shooting at our fishing boats and all.
I guess so, but we caught a whole bunch on the way here. Anyway, we digress.
So, I'm guessing they have a lot of both of these units in the fortress.
This fortress was only handled by the two. One sniper and one of these large units.
They're that strong?
Yes. They are very, very strong. Most Armada soldiers can get pretty nasty and cover for each other, but these ones take those tactics to a whole other level.
Is it just the one tank and the sniper, or is it a full platoon?
It's a full platoon, but those two are leading them again. We've never fought anything like this before, and again, they were confident enough to send one ship where the sniper was able to dispatch our cannoneers. Normally it takes a few shots to take them down. It took one.
Can you describe this sniper?
Just had a golden mask and green outfit to signify it as the leader. Otherwise, it's the same. It appears to be of a similar make and build. However, it clearly has something else to pack. I believe it might be some kind of energy source that allows it to make its crossbow fire bolts at a higher velocity than any living being could do. Because we suspect that it's just using regular ammunition, but it does so much more than it has any right to.
I see. Its mask didn't have a beak on it, did it?
No.
Well, that's a relief.
So, what do you need us to do?
Well, if Lieutenant Marsh sent you this way, then my guess is that she wants you to try to dispatch of at least these 2 units if you can't take out the entire platoon. We've been pushed back into the residential areas of the Isle of Fetch. We've long since evacuated the area. However, this is our last defendable position, and we have not been able to drive them out. Our attempts at doing so have been futile to the point that we cannot continue trying. Else we would risk losing the entire isle.
We might have a chance at dealing with those 2, but dealing with them plus the entire platoon, whether or not we have to take them out, might be a bit much.
Yeah,
If you
but
could deal
Mhm.
with at least a good chunk of the regular soldiers while we kept the big guys occupied, is that possible?
He kind of shakes his head. Unfortunately, we are expecting another military naval operation here soon, so we have to prepare for that. If we aren't ready to drive them back off of this island from this position by tomorrow, then there might not be an Isle of Fetch for you to return to after you fight these things. I believe that's why Lieutenant Marsh tried to send you out, is to drive them out before they could land here. Either way, we'll have a battle. But if you could clear them out, we could easily cover you to escape. You just need to remove at least the large threats. However, the platoon isn't necessarily incredibly large.
Do you have a number?
Or an estimate?
Excluding those 2, I believe that there were at least 6 others in the immediate vicinity.
Oh, that's significantly less than I was expecting.
Yeah, we might actually be able to deal with that.
Well, your confidence is good to hear.
Yeah, I was expecting we'd have to deal with, like, 500 other guys.
No, that's what we're preparing for. This insurgence is leading to that. If you can dispatch them before they send more ships this way, we'll be able to make sure that they don't land again. While this sniper is rather adept, we've been trying to work out ways to bolster our cannoneers to be better able to handle such shots. Or at the very least, have more at the ready.
Will we be taking it to them in an open field?
You'll have to face them in our little bastion there.
Okay.
What I can tell you is that there are going to be, from your approach, you'll have to go through the beach in order to reach it. Trying to get up and around would take too long, I would suspect, and even at that point, you would still have issues trying to approach. But there are 3 towers that you'll have to deal with. There aren't anyone inside of them, they're just... one of them has a barracks, and then the other 2 are simply lookout towers. There's nothing inside of them. They just provide cover to their respective operators.
taking out a lookout tower might be a good idea to give us a blind spot, but
How close is the fort to the Skyway? Is it defended from coastal bombardments?
It has some space between it, but it is primarily meant to be used to fight off naval landings.
Oh, understood. I assume you want us to take this as soon as practical.
We kind of have to.
Yeah, we're expecting the Armada to try to reinforce their position very soon, so the quicker you can drive them out and we can retake that bastion, the better.
How likely do you think it is that they send in troops prepared with abilities like the ability to see invisible things, considering, well, there's not really anyone of magical power here in Marleybone?
I don't know the answer to that. You're right, we haven't tested it, so it's possible they didn't do anything. And
What
likewise, it's possible that they have prepared for it.
What's Zapper?
I was just gonna say, with my background, is anti-magic weaponry or strategies a standard part of the Armada, like repertoire, or is that not so much because it's kind of an exotic threat that to face?
So, more or less, they have. You know that they were working on anti-magic technologies. They always have been, but it was less like to do with very specific things and more to do with using magic to more or less disincentivizing it. Rather than, say, having spot invisibility, it would be more, they'd be more concerned with dealing with things like fireball and using it to power themselves rather than be a weakness.
Okay.
So it's very the technology they were working on is very similar to like your magic drive.
The spell I have prepared for is Wall of Invisibility, and that just it makes a just a 60-foot long, 30-foot high wall that we would be invisible behind while things can't see us on the other side.
Okay, but we don't have like invisibility then.
That might be enough if we could just prevent that sniper from hitting us.
Yeah, just we would be kind of stuck in one place though. But I can shoot it out 120 feet, so.
I have invisibility for one person.
If we can get invisibility on Max, there, depending on the layout of the place, it might be possible for him to infiltrate and backstab the sniper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could use the Wall of Invisibility for us, and Dalen can use invisibility on Max. And I guess we'll just kind of deal with the foot soldiers as they come.
All right. That the plan then?
Yep.
All right. Then how do you plan to approach the bastion?
I'm gonna first before we set out, I'm gonna use mage armor on myself.
Does the military here have any like explosives or like heavy weapons of any kind that we could borrow?
You would be able to find like most regular weapons here. If you're thinking of something in particular.
Something like bombs or like a gunpowder barrel or whatever the equivalent would be for this world to like blow down the main door if in case they're locked.
They can provide you with some gunpowder, but you'd have to like carry a cannon, which isn't really necessary because Dalen's little cannon can do the work for you there. So if you just load that up with a cannonball, you know, and you can just do that.
Okay, sounds good.
Is there enough room inside the bastion for a mount to maneuver around?
A mount might struggle in places. Before abandoning it, we set up a few pikes around to mitigate movement of larger things, as well as provide cover, but I don't think it would get in any of your mounts' ways. Oh, I should also mention the elevation will be something to consider as well.
Is the fortress on a cliff or something?
Yeah, it overlooks the beach, which gives it a good advantage for preventing landfall.
Even though it might not be particularly useful, I'll ritual cast Phantom Steed before we go into battle too. Because who knows, it might be useful.
All right, got your little spec see-through horse here,
Yeah.
transparent horse.
I mean, like when we're done planning, or like at the tail end of it, or when we're about to arrive. So because it's only an hour,
Okay.
right? So.
Oh yeah, that's fair. You'd have to do it, technically speaking, in the other tile, yeah. So you gonna try to sneak up on the fortress, or go in like a sneaky team and a big hands team, or?
Well, if Max is gonna sneak there, then I think we need to be a distraction force.
Yeah, Max is pretty much the sneaky team.
Yeah.
All right, so you'll more or less have Max go in first, and then the rest of you will come in like a turn or two after him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Max has invisibility on him, and yeah.
Okay. Well, you still have movement left if you think you're all set.
How many healing potions do we have?
I have
Oh, I've got 3 on me. I think I'll be
0. Or yeah, I have 0.
I've got 3. I'll go ahead and give you 1.
All right, standard or greater?
Standard.
All right, I've got plenty of healing now, so even if Max gets shot, he should be okay.
I meant I was giving it to Ferris.
Oh, okay.
I have 2 greater if you want one.
That's okay. I'll just have 1 on my person. That's probably all I need.
Can I trade a regular healing potion for a greater one, Dalen?
Sure.
If I'm gonna be alone, I want to be able to, have the
Yeah.
survivability.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, use the flare gun if you're in trouble. I don't know if the flare gun counts as an attack, but
Yeah, that's a nice question.
what I'll also do if Max is going off by himself, I'm gonna use Death Ward on him.
Ooh boy, I like that one.
All right. Invisible Death Ward. He's got all the buffs.
I think it's pretty safe to assume a sniper is going to be at a high elevation, so it's probably going to be in one of the watchtowers. Max would probably come in perpendicular to everyone else.
But I'm also gonna use 4 sorcery points and twin it on myself.
Interesting.
Um.
I'll just throw this out. I still have the teleporting cannon from our last Armada raid. So if Max needs backup, we could use that to teleport someone up to his
That's
location. pretty
true. We'd
quick.
need a cannon
Yes.
to do it, though.
I
You have one.
Oh yeah, okay.
So just to keep in mind if we need it.
Yeah, if you want to load it in or get it off the boat before you get here and have someone hold it.
Oh, it's in my pocket. It's been in my pocket this whole time. I've literally
Casually.
been hauling around this gigantic heavy cannonball just in my pocket.
All right. Switch over to battle map time then.
I think so.
I'm not good at stealth, guys. I have the giant cannonball.
Guys, I can't be sneaky. I wonder why.
Trying to sneak into the base, but I'm dummy thick. Or I guess it would be,
Yes.
I'm trying to sneak into the base, but I'm dummy thick.
Exactly. Uh, Does Dalen want to hold on to the cannonball since Quinn's probably going to be rushing forward to draw fire? So I'm not sure I could hand it off easily.
Let me check my encumbrance. I'm kind of full.
I think. Yeah, I can hold on to some of your stuff if you need me to.
Yeah, I've also got space too.
Um, sure, you can have my rope. That's one encumbrance, I guess, and I'll take the cannonball.
Okay.
I got the. Oh, you got the rope. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good either way. I was just gonna say I'm gonna hand over the cannonball.
All right. So we are technically not in initiative yet, but we're more or less. So obviously, Max, you're gonna have to do your stealth roll for your approach here, but you do have advantage because of Invisibra.
Okay.
15.
Okay. The combat GM has spoken. No more passive perception.
All right. Okay. 17. 18. I don't like sand.
It's a Fire Emblem map, and you're running in on cavalry. What could go wrong?
All right, so I can't dash then.
And also throw sand into the air. They'd see it.
Must have been the wind.
Or it's not because of the noise, it's just because Max just naturally stops to just kick sand behind him.
Yep.
A lot.
29. Again?
Unless you guys want to let us know whenever you guys want to jump out after one of his
Uh-oh.
turns.
That's a 15.
Actually, that is a 15.
Yes.
Rogue.
So, Lucky Stone coming in clutch.
Where,
Yeah.
where should I put? I guess I asked them. Where do you think I should put the wall? It's 60 feet long, 30 feet high.
Oof. Let's. How can I?
Can you put it right in front of the ballista towers?
I was
Yeah.
thinking you should put it between the big guy and the sniper.
It can be floating too.
If you could put it like right in front of the sniper to where he can't hit anything because everything behind it is invisible.
Yeah.
Depends on your casting range.
120 feet. So
Yeah.
Get your rulers. Yes, it's like
Yeah, Max could do that. He's got a climbing speed. Well, let's see here. I see the 10 feet now, so it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then he's going to start climbing. Well over 20.
Almost 30.
Alright, so he's at the 10 foot, so he can get up here and still have 10 feet. This is a door with latches on it, right?
yep.
Alright. Immovable rod. I'm going to immovable rod the door shut.
Nice.
Alright. I've used all of my movement, but on my next turn, I'm probably gonna go right here. Does everyone else come in on this turn, or do I still have another turn potentially? Alright. Well, do I? Because if I start my next... If I intend to attack... Okay. The nat
Not
20.
20.
That's not... I wanted the nat 20 on the sneak attack. Apparently, Sonic can't hear you, Ice.
When you mute yourself in this stream,
Oof.
your microphone in OBS is a different setting.
Again, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. That sucks that it's been doing that the whole time. Alright. You are hidden.
Alright.
You make your movement. All that stuff.
Bonus action, activating the beam sword. And sneak attacking.
Okay. Roll with
Truly a Star
advantage and
Wars
all that.
moment.
Hopefully he doesn't have a razorback. Oh man!
Ooh.
So close.
So
that does
close.
hit, though. I'm
it
hoping.
does. That definitely hits.
Actually, that was a 1d10. Oops. Oh well. So 25 radiant damage, unless you want me to roll a d2 and see if how that works out.
Sure. Roll a d2.
Actually, let's make it a d3. If it's a 1, it doesn't get any extra, and if it's a 2, it's a 1.
Yeah, just roll the d2.
Okay. Whoopsie.
Oh no, a Vray brain.
2.
Okay, so 27 damage. As, after all the earlier stuff involving, like, stabbing foxes and whatnot, and the sound, it's perhaps a bit of a strange thing now, the way it just doesn't really react to the stab, even though it was so devastating. But it does, immediately just let out, "Alert! Combatants have entered the area!" And, yeah. I want everyone to roll initiative.
Alright.
Oh yeah, is this your confirmed wall of invisibility choice?
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
Okay. I didn't know if I placed it right. I just like guessed.
I think that's right. As long as we stay over in this area, they probably can't hit us. With the... Well, they can, I think, but they just have disadvantage.
Pull these guys in. I should have done this before.
Rolled a really bad initiative.
Big guy. 19.
Oh no, why am I first?
This is also 30 feet high if you want to label it
Okay.
somehow.
Yeah, let's see if we can. No, there's not.
We just gotta go into Control C, Control V, move one of these over, rename it.
There you go.
40,
30.
30, okay. 30. I said 30.
We can see through that side, but they cannot see us.
Okay. Roll. How does that end up happening? What? Okay. This is going to be interesting then, huh? So first off, they can't really see this from here. All right.
Yeah, they only know Max is here, I think, right now because of the wall of invisibility.
Yeah, but I
Even
mean,
then, they're probably going to have a hard time hitting him being 40 feet up
yeah.
with embankments around him.
That being said, these two do see the wall at least. Like, or is the wall even visible, or is it literally just anything behind it's invisible?
It's just it's basically like a mirror, kind of. Like a one-way mirror.
Oh, okay, interesting. So they can still technically see the wall from this side.
It's invisible.
Oh,
It's a one-way window.
Yeah.
window.
Yeah, you create an invisible, intangible, and illusory wall.
Okay, in that case, gotcha.
Yeah, they have no idea it's
They have
there.
no idea it's there. Yeah, so that means they're not going to actually like prepare actions. Gotcha. Max, your visibility's broken, but most of these guys. Okay, so this guy at least has. Go ahead and move first. Okay. You'll at least have cover from this.
Okay.
He's going to try to take the shot at you.
Or like half cover from same terrain, 3/4 from lower.
Yeah. Not gonna do that. So he's gonna hit you. He gets a 17.
That doesn't hit.
Thanks for that cover. Nice. Okay, this guy. What angle even makes sense here is the question. Is he's gonna move. And this guy's gonna try to make an attack. You another shot. You got 3/4. That is an 18.
That also doesn't hit.
So far, so good. And these guys down below are going to stay where they're at, and they can make the shot from there. Not quite. That guy can. You got one more, once again with 3/4. That's not hitting because it's only a 16.
Cool.
Some of them are able to hit you. Move on to the big guy. So you see him just kind of casually pull this heavy crossbow off of his back and with one hand just aims this thing at you. And, at the very least, still got cover from him. But he is going to try to shoot you 3 times with this.
Guys,
I put a death word on you.
Well, the first one isn't hitting you. That's only a 10. The second
This guy
one...
had a Gatling gun.
That second one is probably going to hit you. That is 25.
yeah.
What does he get? Pretty low on the damage. He only hits you for 6 damage.
Okay, that's survivable.
And one more. That is going to be a dirty 20.
That misses.
Oh, wow.
He has 21 AC. He win now.
Okay. That being said, though, he's still holding his position here. He just has side on you anyways. Dalen.
Yep, Dalen will approach 30 feet. The most he can, I guess. And then let me see. This. Yeah, he'll just.
For the sake of things, this isn't really a thing, but these are 4th cover.
Okay, +1 AC. Half coverage too.
Could I reasonably shoot this one?
From where you're at. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just make the ballista turret and fire at him. Let me do that.
You'll be at advantage.
26.
Alright, that hits.
It's at advantage because you're invisible.
Right.
So, just in case of a 20, I mean.
yeah.
Doesn't break that though. Okay, but that does hit, so you can roll damage.
5 for them.
Fortunate.
Oh no, sorry. It's 2d8, sorry, plus.
Oh.
1d8. I was looking at the wrong turret, so 11 damage.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Move on to Max again.
Alright. Steady aim. Can I drop prone after using steady aim? It doesn't use any movement.
Strictly speaking, you should be able to, unless Ice says otherwise.
That's a weird one.
I will say this guy has a sword on him.
Yeah, but would that give me full cover from everything trying to shoot me from below?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna steady aim and attack this guy.
Okay.
Yeah. Gonna give you like 3/4 against like this guy, but yeah.
Yeah, that guy's at the same height, but you know, cover will be better.
20.
That hits.
$22 radiant damage.
Nice. 49.
49. I think he's.
Still up.
Another. He's still up.
Alright, I won't be dropping prone then.
Right. Then we move on to this guy. And he's going to draw his sword and take 2 swings at you.
Alright.
First one is a dirty 20.
Okay, that hits.
Okay. There it is. It's going to be 13 damage.
Ow.
Oh, right, I forgot. This guy is wounded, though.
Okay.
Second swing. I'm looking at a nat 20.
I'll use 2 of my luck points, I think, unless you want to do something else.
I don't really have any way to mitigate that.
Do you have any
Yes,
touch
I-
points?
I do have luck points. I guess I'll use 2 of them.
Yep. I think that's still going to hit then, but it is not a crit. Oh, first roll's bad. Roll. Bad. Let's roll these as well. On the dice here.
Why are you rolling so much?
You got a lot of stuff. He did roll pretty badly overall, though. Let's see, that was 7 on that, and 5 on that, plus 14 damage.
Uncanny dodge. Now
Alright.
Max is at half HP.
Ooh. You remember, you said these captains were pretty scary. With that, though, stay there. Ferris, you're up.
Alright, and I say I was kind of on the horse at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, then attach myself to the horse. Alright. And I'm going to dash with the horse. That would be 90. And there would be Yeah, okay, I can get behind the wall again. And upon my majestic steed, I am going to Can I see this guy?
From all the way here. He'd have like half cover from here, but you could see him.
Alright. I have to go one more. Alright. I'm going to unload several magic missiles into him. With
Alright.
my wand of magic missiles. Alright, I'm gonna say I'm gonna use 3 of them. So that would be 4, 5, 6, right?
Because it's
Yeah.
3 by default
5.
plus
It'd be 5, okay.
5, yeah.
Alright. So I'm gonna...
default plus 1 for every charge.
So 5d4 plus 5. Pew, 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 pew. 20 damage. Oh wait, no, 25. Forgot the modifier. Or no, I did add it. So yeah, it's 20.
Okay.
Very nice.
Nice.
That's a good number.
Still up.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then with the horse's remaining 30 movement. Ugh, that's a shame. I think this guy can kind of see me still. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Alright. When your spell connects with him, you feel like there's something different about these commanders than the other units. You feel like there's almost a mind behind it. The other ones, you didn't feel that at all. It's why your other spells didn't work on them, but these ones seem different.
Okay. That changes things.
Real quick, I also
Shrink the horse.
Yeah, I don't know where my I don't know
Where
where
did
my
your
token
token?
went.
Wait, oh, there!
Oh, okay.
he's riding a mouse now.
Yeah.
More like a mouse is riding the horse.
But yeah, also I forgot to put myself in initiative earlier.
Oh, that is important, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, just FYI.
We should probably move back for that really quick.
Yeah.
I can go after Ferris since that's kind of how we've played it out, and then we can go back to normal. Sounds good
Yeah.
to you.
I doubt you're gonna target that guy anyway, so.
Nah, he's a little far away.
Yeah.
A little. No, for a sword. Assuming you're fine with that, Devin, if we just wanna...
Well, I thought we were gonna do Quinn next, okay? 5, 10...
Oh, that's what I meant, is it was like Quinn take his turn, then yours.
Yeah, Quinn's going next, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Quinn.
Okay. Where am I starting position here? I know we're like sort of off map here.
It's kind of like
You're-
behind these rocks here, so they wouldn't see you throw this up, I imagine.
Okay.
So as long as you're within range of these rocks, basically.
Okay. I don't know why there's that there. So, I'm gonna have Alan ride all the way up to the barrier here.
Right?
I will note, to be fair too, to be a good sport, at this point they would be noticing us like kind of like disappearing as we go behind here for some reason.
That is true,
Yeah.
they would.
They saw Ferris pop out, shoot a guy, and then
And then
run
just
over.
suddenly
This guy can
disappear
still
again.
see him. Or like half of him, I guess. Like half of the horse is probably
Technically-
hidden to this guy.
The only ones that can really see you would have been anyone... Oh, this is weird. You have to draw like a parallel line. So anyone on that half, basically.
Optical illusion detected. Combatants.
Cool. So yeah, that was 60 feet, and then I'll have Alan dash to get up to this dude,
All right.
and I'm gonna start swinging.
Robot riding a dinosaur.
While riding a dinosaur, that's right. That's a dirty 20.
20, that does hit.
Okay. He's gonna take... Uh, 8 damage.
Okay.
And then a second swing. He's also marked. And that's a 10.
That's not gonna hit.
Okay. And then I'll just bonus action Tunnel Fighter. And that'll be my turn.
Okay.
At this point, you're close enough to tell this guy looks a lot like you, but bigger, stronger, and potentially faster with how many times he hit that trigger.
So they're finally letting the Dragoons out for real work instead of terrorizing citizens. I'll say to him.
There's the name reveal.
Oh,
And yeah, I guess it'll turn to you and say, former Dragoon model are targeted. Combatant with enemy. Subdue and recapture.
You can try your best, but I'm done working with the Armada.
Okay, I
have a dinosaur.
Okay, I am not close enough to do much to him. I think the best I can do, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Eldritch Blast on the Marine next to Alan.
Okay.
That is a 17 on the first shot.
Just barely not enough.
Oh, dang. And a 19 on the second.
That'll do it, though.
You would have had advantage because you're behind the screen.
Yep, I counted that.
Oh, okay.
He did roll both with advantage, yep.
Ah, okay.
That is going to be 3 points of force damage.
Okay.
I guess I'll go ahead and use my bonus action since it's available to go ahead and fill up my dragon vessel with a potion of healing.
This guy is wounded, or rather, I guess his armor is starting to buckle.
Alright, pass turn.
Okay. This guy. These guys. Off these two. They are assuming a defensive position, and this guy. Head and. He's going to make one swing against Alan, one swing against Gwen.
Okay, I get to hit him for hitting Alan, and
Okay.
he is at disadvantage to hit Alan.
Okay.
23 to hit.
Yep, that does it.
$13 damage. Nice.
Oh, wow, it's like opposite day. You got full max damage.
I know. One's on crit.
Up to 35. Advantage swing against Ellen here first. Well, the first one was a 21. Let's see if it's worse. No. There's a 19 on the die on the other one. So, first swing against Alan was a 21. I assume that hits.
That absolutely hits.
Landing 6 damage. Then he's going to attack you, Quinn. He gets a 23.
Wow, you actually hit me.
What? That is 10 damage.
Okay.
So guys, they've moved there. Here. And you can see that these guys are preparing their spears for anyone that draws close. Move on. Okay. One to the trick shots. So this guy can kind of just see you here, Quinn.
Yeah.
So he's going to go ahead and try to take the shot directly at you.
Me?
Or Quinn, I'm saying, at you, Ferris, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, what's the range on that? Yeah, that's enough. And he gets a 15.
I am going to use shield for free with my full moon thing.
Alright. Blinks off. Do it now. Yep. This guy up here is going to take the shot at you, Quinn.
Okay.
Exploit open 2. So he making the shot at advantage.
He's doing the Quinn thing. His gears are turning.
Weird replacement here. Well, you're not within range with that. No, what am I saying? He just needs to move.
Move 5 feet, get his thing.
I'm not able to grab stuff. Hold up, let me refresh the page.
Oh, I think he's locked.
Wait, why was he locked?
I must have gotten selected by my mouse when I was locking down the 20s and 40s.
Whoops. Anyways, here comes. First one was a 16. The second one was a dirty 20. I don't think that hits you. You've got, what, 21?
My AC is 22.
Ah, yep, so he missed both. Good thing, too. That would have hurt.
Like, you have like a cloak of protection or something, right?
I do.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
And I get a +1 for being made of metal.
This guy is going to take the shot at you again, Quinn.
Okay.
Similarly, doing the exploit opening, but the first shot's a 17, but the second one is a 21.
That's a miss.
Again. Very nice. Lastly, Max, this guy up here is going to be making the shot at you.
Oh. Half cover still, right?
Yep. That is only a 15.
Okay, good.
Right, and I think that's all of them. So 4. Okay. Move on to Dalen.
Wait, what about the Dragoon?
The Dragoon, yeah.
I'm looking at the order here, and
Trick shot Dragoon.
I see trick shot date. What the heck? It's wrong on my end now. Okay, I guess we gotta... This guy... That smells weird. Okay. Back to this guy. He's going to once again load up his crossbow, and he's going to first take a shot over at Max.
Fear.
You're behind cover, but I think that's still gonna hit because that is a 21.
Calculating. 3/4 is +5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That misses.
Dang, nice.
17 + 5 is 22, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
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 It misses.
Okay, and then the other shot. First one's going to Alan. And the other one, well, first one, second one, excuse me. That's a 16.
That'll hit.
This D10 instead. That is going to be 9 points of damage. Lastly, the shot at you, Quinn. That's only a 3 in the die.
Nice.
That's not hitting you. But as soon as he does that, you see him put away the crossbow and draw out this greatsword, and he seems to enter a stance that you recognize when you often take yourself.
Oh.
Max?
You mean Dalen?
Or Dalen. Dang it, all these things are wrong. Ugh.
Everything is wrong.
Just one turn and now it's all messed up. Sorry.
I'll move 30 feet over here. I probably can't see where Max is.
Where you at? Check your token. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
Here.
He has a tower between him and Max.
I mean, yeah, kind of. Since personal cannonballs work with Featherfall, I think Dalen will try and use that cannonball and try to get near Max at least.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So the first question is, do I have to leave the cannon behind?
I feel like your cannon wouldn't teleport with you unless you are carrying it and shooting this. Which I guess... is this the handheld one?
Yeah.
Then it's probably on your person, so...
Okay. Yeah, I'll try and get over there. I don't know how accurate I can be, but yeah.
Well, at the very least, there's a very nice backboard over here.
Yeah.
So I'd say if you like get a low roll, you're just gonna take some falling damage.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was just...
Oh, well, it applies Featherfall, so...
Oh, okay.
You get a low roll, you can feather fall down the side of the screen door.
Regardless, I think he just kind of makes that. Yeah. Feel
Okay,
free to put yourself anywhere, like, around here.
Yeah, he will put himself, like, here, and then he will use his bonus action to shoot the guy.
Right.
Uh, 24.
Yep, that definitely hits.
Oh, I'm, sorry. The modifier isn't there. Sorry. It's 6 damage. I'm messing up today as well.
Wait, just 6?
Yes, 6. There's no intelligence modifier on that one.
Oh, okay.
And he is pushed 5 feet to the edge.
Oh.
So close.
Yeah,
So
and
close. So close.
Dalen will go up in his face. That is my turn.
All right. Max. Dylan's here to the rescue.
All right. Sure strike gloves.
Ah, already.
Over 20.
Yep. You hit him. Huh?
Calculating. 9 plus 4, 13.
Big damage.
Oh, wait. $33 radiant
my.
damage.
Over 100 in that. And with that, he just starts falling to pieces as you slash through him, and there's a somewhat molten pile of metal now.
All right. Max is going to drop prone.
Right? Very nice.
Actually, yeah. And I may as well do this bonus action hide.
Yeah, I could hold your stealth.
16.
Good.
Wait, didn't you use your bonus action for Sure Strike?
Oh wait,
That's
yeah.
correct.
Never mind that then.
She's just laying there prone.
With a few arrows in his shoulder.
At the very least, he is effectively under total cover from anyone below this place.
I mean, why do we call it prone? It's really just going loaf.
Alright. Well, we move on then to Quinn.
Okay, because this grunt so rudely hit Alan, I will use unwavering, or with unwavering mark. I will be using a bonus action to take a swipe on him in retaliation, and this is with advantage.
Not
Wow, it's exactly the same.
bad. Wow.
So, yeah, that's going to be.
I don't think you have the modifier for that, unfortunately.
15 in total.
Unfortunate, it just bounces off the armor.
Sad. Oh, good. Okay, then I will just start attacking with my normal attack. $22.
That will hit.
Beautiful. And I'll just roll the other. Actually, I'll see the damage first. 6 damage. There we go. There's the one.
Still up, but barely.
Okay, 18.
That hits.
Okay. Then that's going to be another 12 damage.
Clatters to the floor.
Beautiful. Okay, then with Alan, I am going to advance to here, threatening this guy. And then I will activate the Ring of Camaraderie with Max, so we have a warding bond between us now.
All right.
So +1 AC to Max, and then shared damage.
At least one way if Max gets hit.
Yeah, Yeah, one-way share damage.
Okay. Yep. Back to you, Ferris.
Alright, I'm gonna move 30 here, 20 here, and 10 there. And I think this is kind of like, I wanted to kind of conserve some spells because we have more to do, but it seems like kind of a golden opportunity to do this. Let loose a fireball here. Is that legal?
Yep. That's. Is
Love how we have a Phantom Steed, but with the tokens, it's more or less Phantom Ferris.
Yeah, he just disappears when I move it. Alright, so it will be a dex check for those four right there.
Alright.
As I deduct a level 3 spell slot.
With.
And so they saw this come out of nowhere too. I should point
Yeah.
out.
Just fire spontaneously spawns from the middle.
As you
of
do this
thin
too,
air.
you see the dragoon here looked as though it just raised its crossbow as though to take a shot in retaliation, but it can't see you.
Oh. Okay. Get behind on the wall.
Okay, so the left marine failed. That's only an 8.
Alright.
Right one gets a 13.
Fail.
Trick shot next. Trick shot gets a... Wow, I'm rolling horribly all of a sudden. That's a 6.
Fail.
Lastly, or...
Bag.
That guy got over 20.
Yeah, then he's the only one who passes, will be taking 12 damage, but everyone else takes 25.
Okay. Not 24, 25. Nice. 25.
And I will dash with the steed. I'm just gonna kind of go back a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, right there.
Nice. Devin.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I believe I am in range at this point. I am going to cast Hex on the Dragoon.
Yep.
And I am going to pick disadvantage on strength checks.
Ah.
And then, not really in range to do much else, so I guess it's Eldritch Blasting time.
Gotcha.
That's a miss. And that is probably a hit. That's a 24, I believe.
That definitely hits.
Two damage total.
Oh my
one
gosh.
force and one necrotic.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Guess that's gonna be my turn.
Yep. Okay, who's dice? Notion, why must you do this to me?
What did Notion do?
It's just locking up the page, not letting me scroll. A little bit annoying. Good. He's going to dash up here. Don't do much else. Do. These guys. They've been shot continuously by you guys, so they're going to start advancing. Can they walk through these?
Yes, they
Yes.
can walk through it.
They can see the enemy now and call out your position to their allies.
A lot of movement. But they have taken their entire action to get over here now. Move on. The trick shots. This guy. Got a problem going on here with you in the way, so. It doesn't actually matter. He's still just going to make the shot at you point blank. He loads up a special bolt. And he is aiming for you specifically. It's weird because it's one of those sort of ricochet shots, but when I don't it's a 2 on the die. But as it sort of grazes off you, it then bounces, aiming towards Alan.
Oh.
That, however, is going to be a 21.
That'll hit.
Thank you for your service, Alan.
No, Alan, the dinosaur.
Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal.
As Alan takes 9 damage. The dinosaurs are extinct again. That's gonna be what that guy does. Similarly, this guy up here is going to take the shot at you, Dalen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try bouncing that shot just like the other guy did. As the shot just kind of bounces off you without a care, because that's a 3. But it's bouncing and trying to hit Max with this, though you're prone.
Disadvantage.
Yep. Okay, well, that first one was an 18. That's an 18 twice.
Do I still get the cover?
It's a weird one, because it's like it's bouncing off of Dalen into you. I would say, unfortunately, probably not.
Alright, that hits.
Is it at disadvantage because he's prone?
It is disadvantage, but I got 12
Yeah.
twice. Max, that is 10 damage.
Uncanny dodge.
5 damage.
Okay, then I take 3, you take 2.
Oh, you got Warding Bond up?
Oh, yeah,
Warding
right.
Bond.
Oh, well, with Warding Bond, my AC is exactly 18, so it'd still hit.
Yeah, it's still hit.
Then yeah, I'll take 3. You take the 2.
And lastly, right.
Well, technically, you both take 2, I think. But whatever.
This guy is going to take one shot at you there. Try
Yeah,
to.
Max gets resistance to the damage, and then Quinn takes
Yep.
the same damage Max does.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So 2
Oh,
is
so you
both.
both take 2.
Yeah.
When you see this guy's gears start turning faster, you see he lines up the shot.
They always have to copy my tricks, huh?
You are one of us. They are the same.
I came before all of you.
Miss. That second one, however, I think he's going to actually make that shot hit. That's a 23.
Yeah, that does hit.
Yes, you take 10 damage. Piercing. Okay. I'll move on to trick shots as the Dragoon's up. It's coming your way.
Oh boy.
He just, with one hand, just lifts this greatsword and he starts swinging at you. First one. That is a 13. That's a
Yes.
miss. Second. That is going to be a 21.
Miss.
And 21 again.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm a chunky boy.
And he assumes a stance. Dalen.
Alrighty. Yeah, I will use my bonus action first to try and shoot this guy.
Okay.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Ooh, nice.
Beautiful.
Probably got him.
24.
Oh my goodness. Yep, that does it. He's down.
Okay, that was a roll.
What a crit.
Second thing, I will cast Fairy Fire on these 2.
Which two?
These 2.
Marine and the
Okay.
Dragoon. Those are deck saves?
Deck saves, yes.
Deck saves.
Marine got a nat 1. Marked. And the Dragoon gets a 12.
They both fail and have Fairy Fire on them.
Very nice.
And yeah, I'll just be here and draw fire for Max. That's my turn.
Okay. Max.
Max is going to use a greater healing potion on himself.
Right? 20 HP.
Alright, he looks okay now. And he's going to use the bonus action hide.
Okay. Well, that's stealth.
Can I just use the 16 from last time?
No. Ooh.
14.
Do you want me to use Flash of Genius on that? I don't know.
Yes.
Sure, let's do that.
Okay. With the flash of genius, thanks to Dalen, you are hidden.
Max burps after drinking the potion, and Dalen's like, "Oh, excuse me." That's Max's turn.
Gotcha. Quinn. Dragoon's up in your face, and the other two are here supporting him. What do you do?
Well, seeing as the Dragoon is lighting up like a Christmas tree, I'm gonna start swinging at him.
Okay.
Plus, I have a feeling if I try to go for anything other than him, it's not gonna work well for me.
So,
Yeah. But
when
the
you-
guy says no.
That's advantage, by the way, right there.
right, but that first swing, the Marine actually intercepts your swing.
I was afraid of that.
Which leads to a very interesting set of events.
That counts?
Hmm?
That counts?
Yo.
Yep,
I dealt damage to an ally.
you did.
I thought it has specifically had to be attacking. Oh well.
Makes an attack against a target other than you. Or wait, no. You got the one
I mean,
part.
I'd say it counts because there's still more things that happen in this interaction
That
anyway.
target doesn't have this feat. Wait a minute, he can't do that.
Yeah, so this guy takes the shot for the Dragoon, and the Dragoon goes to hit Quinn, but Quinn knows exactly what he's going to do, and you just clash swords together. You are of one mind and one body. The tricks of one does not work on the other.
That being said, though, both these swings are hitting, so you're making one swing into the Marine and one swing into the Dragoon.
Sorry, that was just the first. That was just one swing.
Oh, wait,
at the
what was
Dragoon at
the...
advantage.
Oh, that was advantage? Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just forgot to roll the 2d20, so I just
Okay.
rolled it again.
I mean, that guy getting hit for sure. He's also fairy fired, so...
Yeah, so the Marine takes 9 damage.
Okay.
So, and here's the second hit. And this one's to the Dragoon.
Marine cannot intercept this time.
21.
That hits.
Beautiful. Okay, he's going to take 13 damage. Man, I either roll 1s or 8s. There's like nothing in between.
Alright, that puts him at 27.
Perfectly balanced.
Perfectly balanced. And then I will use my bonus action to second wind and start up some emergency repairs.
Okay.
And I am 6th level fighter. Okay, 10 hit points to me. And that's my turn.
Right. Barris.
And the
All
Dragoon
right.
is marked, by the way.
I'm gonna keep this simple and double Sacred Flame these two that are adjacent to each other. The moon shines down on them.
Our deck saves.
Okay.
Where did I put the deal? That first one's an 11.
That fails.
Excuse me, not 11. That's even just a 10. I don't have the +2. And the second one's an 11.
Then they both fail and take 14 radiant damage. Some moon lasers shoot down at them. $34. Or 39, sorry. I was hoping they would go down.
No, not quite. They're badly injured.
Quote unquote
Damaged.
bloodied / oiled.
I'm going to... Can mounts dodge or is it only dash disengage?
I believe they can disengage or dodge.
Yeah. I am going to go over here. And I'm going to dodge. Right
It is
there.
dash, disengage, and dodging.
Yeah. Wait, can this guy see me?
Let's see if we draw the line.
What I'll do is I'll just go right here to get out any ambiguity.
Yeah, I don't think he'd see you because he technically could, but the wall is
Just in the way.
separation
Okay, I'll go there then.
between wall and rock. You are invisible.
That's the best I could do, Devin.
Alright, Devin.
Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Big
Um,
Poppy here. Or did you go around?
How do I provoke there if I'm
Because you went through here, didn't you? In this guy right here.
If you took this tile, you would have moved away from.
I didn't see him take that tile. I saw him take these tiles.
Okay.
That's why I asked. Because
Yeah,
Elder is sometimes behind.
Okay,
I guess I would have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Bonus action, I'm going to use Form of Dread. And then I am going to cast Eldritch Blast on the Dragoon.
Okay.
Oh man, he can't take many more of these effects. He's got 3.
We're gonna demo.
That is a dirty 20.
That does hit.
Okay, that is going to be 7 force damage, 3 necrotic damage, and a charisma saving throw.
Here's the interesting part. He is making that charisma save. Which, I do believe he just failed that. That is only 6.
Yeah, that is definitely a failure. He is now frightened.
Another one.
And the second attack, I think that's going to miss. That is a 17.
I already updated his damage. Well, except for the 17 part.
17,
17 to hit.
does not hit.
Okay. That will be my turn. I'm going to roll for temp HP.
Okay.
And we're in like a weird situation where you can't see these guys anymore.
Yeah. That. Wait, is that actually?
Yeah, that's why I tried to get a little further away from the wall so that they wouldn't have as easy a time getting advantage on me.
Okay. So, after that blast, this guy's armor's starting to buckle. In other words, he is wounded. Is that everything, though, Divin?
Yes.
Okay. Guys are attention. This guy is going for you.
Okay. I am going to use my reaction to make an attack against him with Polearm Master.
Okay.
That is... Yeah, that's garbage to hit. That's a miss.
Fortunate. Make this swing at you. The first one's only 15. And And the second one is an 18.
Also plank.
Bad. The other guy, though, there isn't a caster back here causing problems. And he can only really just dash up to you, though. Which tile are you on specifically? Because the horse is a large creature. Here. Then
Not a fence.
there's a fence in the way.
Insurmountable waist-high fence.
Lastly, this guy next to you here, Quinn, is going to try to stab at you. As the first one is only a 15. Second one is even lower.
Cool.
Yep, no hits to you, Quinn. Move on. Trick shots. I want someone to roll a d6.
Guess technically Quill would be up.
All right.
Sure.
3.
Okay. They don't get their thing back. And this trick shot at the very top is aiming at you, Dalen.
Mm-hmm.
As he gets 17.
That's my AC without cover. So.
So you do have the thing, so that would miss. Get the wall in the way. What's up? This guy is aiming at you, Devin.
Okay.
What's the range on that? Enough. That. Ooh, that's a. Right, that is a 24.
That will hit.
Okay. Close enough that he's doing a bit more damage. First take. Some damage from that, but due to him being this close, the bolt hits a bit harder, and you take an extra 13 from that, and then 11 more, so 24 in total.
Okay. Let's see. It's gonna
Priority
be
target detected.
21 off of. Okay.
Lastly, Quinn, this guy's shooting you at point blank.
Okay. Disadvantage.
Oh, he does
Uh.
not have disadvantage on these.
Oh, okay.
However, that's only a 17.
Yeah, not quite.
That misses. That'll be them. Move back to the Dragoon. And him, he is going to... Base. He's just going to try to make the 3 swings at you.
I'm gonna be at disadvantage because he's frightened.
That is true. This is weird, because he can't really move away from him, so he'll be closer towards you.
Yep.
He's stuck being super debuffed.
Ooh, you just got rid of a nat 20 with that. And turned it into a 10. The first swing misses. The second one. Oh my gosh, another net 20 gone.
Holy cow.
Turned into a dirty 20.
He's been saved.
Dirty 20 misses.
And lastly, 13 to start with. So that just misses
You're
you.
this massive amount of kicking coming from this guy like you made a few episodes ago.
You're never gonna believe this, but the disadvantage roll was another net 20 gone.
Holy cow.
3 crits.
This dude wants me dead.
So he misses all 3 swings. And he activates Tunnel Fighter. Dalen.
Okay, Dalen's just shooting at the big guy.
Okay.
That's 21. I don't know if 21 hits.
Oh,
Yeah,
did
it
I say, yeah, that hits.
Okay. 9 force damage.
Okay.
And
this is
then
a
as my-
cannon, so that's not a spell. 6. Okay.
And then as my main action, I will Scorching Ray the same guy.
Ah, okay.
$23, 22, and a 13 on the last one, which misses.
23, 22, 13.
Dang, doubles on 2 of those.
Yeah.
So this is interesting. Are those each separate attacks when you do that?
Yes. It does 3 attacks, yeah, separately.
The 2 of those hit. And due to his Tunnel Fighter being up, when you hit him with that, he just takes 2 shots at you.
Okay,
Okay.
they're at disadvantage because of Quinn as well.
They are
Yep, I
disadvantaged,
also
yes.
get to hit him back too.
And also because he's afraid as well.
Actually, so he's got Sentinel, and it very specifically says you can't, and that target doesn't have this feat. It's
But
weird.
he's. Let's see.
He can't hit him, and he can't hit you with it, unless this is his Cavalier thing.
I need
Is
to
it
check my
Sentinel?
capital here.
Sentinel is from moving away from people.
Or if you
And
hit
attack
someone next to you.
allies.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Doesn't the
then-
attacker have to be within 5 feet of you?
Yes.
Yes, for base Sentinel.
When you hit a creature with an OP, the creature's speed becomes 0. Creatures provoke OP is even if you take disengage. It's this last bit. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, and that target doesn't have this feat.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
creature within 5 feet of him is making an attack against anything other than him.
I guess it's a reaction that he's doing this with.
But he's not doing anything because nothing within 5 feet of him has hit him.
Because he's shooting at Dalen with his reaction.
Well, what's proccing the Sentinel attack? Dalen is way more than 5 feet away from him.
Did Dalen hit him with magic?
Yes.
Then that's why it's
Oh.
happening.
I
Yeah,
see.
he's able
It's
to.
not
Okay.
Sentinel.
He's using something else to make the attack at Dalen because he got hit with a spell.
I see.
Okay.
It's charged his drive. He's taking aim and firing back.
You guys have a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I still proc due to Cavalier, not Sentinel.
Oh, okay, then yeah, you can't hit him.
I still don't.
You
I've
still
mix
don't
and matched very like a bunch of different wordings, so
Yeah,
both the
I'm
effects
sorry,
kinda
man.
weird. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's really
It's, I-
confusing because like a single word changes like the entire way.
I like to think you just clashed with him, and then you just did something he's not expecting and hit him.
Yeah.
Well, that first
Oh,
he's
it's almost a crit.
Oop. That is gonna hit him, but I think he's gonna end up hitting Dalen with at least one of these shots. That's an 18, and that's more than 20.
Did you roll a disadvantage?
Oh wait,
He has disadvantage from many
right, he
sources
does.
here.
Okay, so the first one was an 18.
I have 17 without cover, so if
Half.
it counts, that hits me. Yeah.
You have half, so that's what, plus 2?
19 then, yeah.
So he misses the first one. Second one, he's already gonna miss that. That's even worse. Okay, so he misses both shots, and Quinn hits him with 6 more damage.
Yep. Another one.
And then the fire had Scorching Ray did 25.
5.
So 77, hopefully.
And that spells its doom.
Nice.
The
Yeah. That is my turn.
Armada topples. Okay. With that Nightmare return and all the interactions over with, Max.
Alright. Getting back up. Feline agility, bonus action dash.
Whoa. Puts 2 fingers on his forehead.
Over 20.
Yep, that hits.
Yeah, he just went 125 feet, as you do.
Wait, how do you have advantage?
I was hidden.
He was, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he wasn't. My mistake.
Hey, he got hit from the last turn. Yep. Flash of Genius.
Right.
I remember that.
19 radiant damage.
19. Still up.
Actually, I'm gonna be right here.
Alright. Ah, I see what you want to do there.
Really?
Maybe. If he wants to move away, he's gotta...
Oh, okay.
Well, at least that's what I'm
I wasn't thinking about that, but yeah.
I was totally thinking about that.
thinking.
I mean, yeah, yes, this was my plan.
I mean, I totally thought of that.
I was just trying to get as far away from him as possible in case he decided to try to follow me.
Oh. Alright. That's everything then. Ferris.
Alright, isn't it Quinn's turn?
Or did I do it again? Dang it.
Yeah, you did it
When-
again.
Oh, good. Now that the big guy's gone, I can start worrying about these other 2 guys.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna start with the glowy boy.
Okay.
Uh, 16.
Not quite enough.
Okay. Second attack. 18.
That'll do it.
Perfect. Okay, that's 13 damage.
Okay.
Once again, the max damage versus the 1 min damage that you did before.
Yeah.
How does
One or
this
the other.
One way.
happen? 22.
Cool. And with that, I will. Yeah, I'll tunnel fighter, and that's it for me.
Okay.
Also, I lose connection with
Oh.
Max.
Oh
with the
crap!
ring.
Uh-oh. Ferris.
All right, I'm going to disengage with the horse.
Okay.
Move 5 feet over there. And I'm gonna firebolt this guy.
All right.
I am but a squishy mage. All right. It's +7, right? Yeah, it's +7. No, that is a 10.
Aw.
Go
All right.
horsey, go!
Yeah, well, I have about 55 more feet of movement, so kind of out in the open though. But I don't want to engage with that guy. All right, yeah, that'll be my turn.
Yeah. Or like yours.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and make an attack against the guy standing right next to me.
All right.
That is a nat 1.
Oh.
Let's go ahead and attack again. 21.
Yep.
That is going to be 13 damage.
As he starts to fall, you remember that these guys did this before. He's taking a swing at you as he goes down. And he misses. And
His death
there's now a pile of gears on the floor.
Okay. I'm going to continue 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and with my bonus action, I am going to place Hex on this guy.
Which guy?
And guy that I just marked in purple.
Okay. Yep.
And that will be my turn.
This guy. One. No, he's got a friend here. He's just gonna keep trying to hit you, Gwen.
Cool.
First swing. It's only 15, so that's a miss. Second swing is a nat 20. I've rolled a lot of these today.
I will use lucky. He gets to re-roll that.
Okay. And that turns into a miss, because that's only a 9.
Beautiful. I get to do the gear shift now, too.
Deftly dodge out of the way out of what would have been a devastating attack. Okay. Move on to these guys. Dalen, you've got another shot coming your way from this guy who's just pretty comfortable sitting right here and taking shots.
Mm-hmm. Do I need to roll a d6 for his thing, or do you not care?
Yes.
6, so he gets it back.
Yep, he gets it back. I don't think it really matters here at this point. Said he gets a 15.
That misses.
Okay, misses. This guy next to you is going to try to just make another point blank shot at you, Quinn.
Okay.
Getting a nat 1. He horribly misses. And being cursed, he's going to try to back away a little bit.
Okay, he provokes Napi.
Yep.
The 16.
That hits.
Okay, then he has to stop where he's going. He
Oh.
takes another one. He takes 6
Oh
damage,
my
What is
God.
this?
and I don't know, man. He's also marked now.
I also think you forgot to move this guy down here on the Marine's turn.
Oh, I did.
Oh yeah.
Well, the best he's doing is
Chasing me.
5'10".
He's trying his hardest over there.
He should be able to just base himself next to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got pretty good movement. But all he can really do is just, spend the whole action running. This guy's failed to run away. He's got slapped for it. And this guy here is going to disengage and reposition. Mark's about all he can do. Dalen.
Okay, Dalen's going to Ray of Frost, the one that's fairy fired next to Quinn.
Okay.
21.
Yep.
He takes 9 cold damage.
Still up.
He's gonna use the bonus action to shoot him again. 16.
16 is not enough.
Okay, yeah, that is both my actions. That's my turn.
Okay. Max.
Alright, steady aim.
Which guy?
Way over 20. This guy right here.
Yep.
Uh, 25 piercing damage.
5, I think. Yep. He goes down.
Alright, that's Max's turn.
Alright. Gwen.
Okay, I'm gonna just keep trying to knock this guy down. 25.
That's gonna hit.
For 9 damage. Not a 1 or an 8.
Aw.
Ugh. And then a 10.
Ugh. A 2 and a 1.
Yeah,
Fortunate.
that's stanky. And then I will bonus action Tunnel Fighter.
Okay.
And that'll be it.
All
Ferris.
right. Big surprise. Gonna disengage. Come out again.
Run away!
50. I'm gonna try and firebolt and try to get rid of this guy.
Yep.
Facing me. Another
Oh,
friggin'
no!
miss with a nat one.
Oh my god.
And I have 10 more feet remaining, so I'm just gonna go there.
This is a Looney Tunes chase. Devin.
Like, it's very realistic. I'm trying to, like, aim a firebolt on a horse.
Yeah.
You're like, I haven't done this before.
Hey, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the guy on the beach.
Okay.
21.
That'll hit.
Ten points of force damage.
Max. This guy, you said?
Yes.
What?
I got him!
I like flash Ferris thumbs up.
Oh.
And then I'm going to send the other shot at the guy that I hexed.
Okay.
And
Oh.
that is a miss. And 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna start moving closer and pass turn.
Okay. This guy. Quinn, you're probably pretty hurt at this point. We
Yeah,
continue.
totally.
First swing is a 22.
22 barely hits.
Barely. Man. I need the other die. Where is it? Got pretty good on the damage. That is 11 damage.
Okay.
Attack 1. Second one. That is a 17.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. That's the only guy there, and he's choosing to just swing at you to try to take you down. This guy. And to risk getting... Actually, he's going to take the shot at Devin, since you're kind of showing up to help Quinn.
Okay, then I get to Oppie him.
And it's also disadvantage.
It is not.
Oh,
Yeah, I
right.
haven't marked him. If I hit this, though, it's at disadvantage. Because
I mean, him attacking Devin.
He doesn't have the
next
disadvantage
to
of people
Quinn.
being in... He doesn't have the disadvantage
Oh,
of people being in range of him.
Okay.
Yeah, 18 to hit.
That is enough to hit him, though.
Okay, so now he's marked, and now he'll have disadvantage on that shot.
Okay.
Lines up the shot, just bonk.
Hit him for
8 damage.
Tries. I don't think that's going to be a hit, because that's 16.
It will not hit.
He rolled 16 twice. Yep.
Bonk. Hand
Nice.
goes flying out.
Has this guy been doing anything?
Yeah, he's been trying to make shots at Dalen repeatedly.
You
Dalen,
might
yours-
have to get fired.
Hmm?
This guy up here, because he is
Yeah.
not doing great.
inconsequential.
So taking a shot at Dalen, because covered this whole time. He's going to move. Max, you just kind of destroyed one of the other units there. He's going to take a shot at you.
Alright.
That is only a 16.
Doesn't hit.
Man, it's inconsequential indeed. Dalen, you're up.
Okay, I'll bonus action shoot at the guy that's very fired still.
Okay.
Uh, 16
Ooh.
totally misses.
That's a miss.
And then I will Ray of Frost at the one guy up here.
Okay.
Uh, 12, so that misses. That's my turn.
Alright. Max.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Bonus action dash. 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. And we're going to attack this guy. At advantage because he is shining.
Yep. Oh my gosh.
That's going to be a 14.
You want to use the reroll? Or did we already use it?
We
We
didn't
haven't
use
used
it
the
yet.
reroll yet. Do we wanna?
I don't know.
I personally don't think it's worth it, but I also don't know what else we would use it on, so I don't know.
You can use it if you want. Like, I don't know if we'll need it again. Those are famous last words.
Alright. Over 20. Or no, yeah, over 20.
Yep, that hits. Double net once between both those. Yeah.
21 radiant damage.
He's gone.
Oh, I was going
Oh
for
wait,
this
that guy. Excuse me.
Oh, I thought you said you were going for the
Yeah,
guy
you
who was
said
shining.
Shiny, which is this
was
guy.
Shiny.
Oh, this guy's the shiny one.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
then yes, I was going
Yeah.
after him.
He's dead.
Marines are gone.
Does
Okay.
he attack while dying?
He does.
Okay, it's at disadvantage.
Oh,
Unless there's...
well, he misses because that's a 2.
Okay.
I love that ability of theirs because it never works.
All right. Quinn.
Okay, I'm gonna start by knocking this dude on his butt with a shield bash. So he needs to make a strength check.
Yep.
She will make it disadvantage because of hacks.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing.
24.
Okay, never mind. Even with the good roll initially, that's still yep. He falls.
Okay. Now that he's on the ground, it's time to wallop him. Okay, 18. It's 18 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. 7 damage. And second hit. 21.
Yep.
And another 7 damage.
At least it's not 6 damage.
Wounded,
True.
almost bloodied.
Okay, and that's my turn, and then I'll also have to take off here, so Devin can take over Quinn.
Joins, or you had to leave early though.
Yeah, it's all good. Alright, see ya.
Alright.
Bye.
Now then to Ferris.
Alright. I'm gonna use dash to and try and take advantage of the wall.
Okay.
And I'm going to fire at the guy on the hill up there, and with firebolt. And it would
Can't
be
see
an
you,
advantage.
so
Yeah.
yep, that's advantage.
So that's gonna be 25.
That'll hit. Was really hoping you get a nat 20 off that immediately.
13 fire damage.
Okay. 13.
And that'll be my turn.
Move to Devon.
Hey, this guy is prone. I have a feeling he is not long for this world. I'm going to attack with my quarterstaff. I guess I'll just do the... that is going to be a 21.
Yep, I'll hit. Oh, managed to live through this turn.
11 damage.
Master of Exact.
Oh, I even forgot to apply Hex.
Or wait, no, didn't you?
Okay.
That guy was Hex, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. It doesn't matter. Okay, bonus action. I'm going to move Hex to this guy. And then 10, 15, 20. Actually, hold on. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Gonna try to get a little bit of cover right here. And pass turn.
Okay. The last guy left. He's gonna try to take his chances running. Tactical retreat. He's retreating in case, unless anyone wants to give chase.
You think you can outrun me? That's funny.
I can try to shoot him once, I guess.
Yeah, there's just gonna be like fire bolts and eldritch blasts and maxes.
Are you gonna?
I'm pretty sure that we can just say if they want to pursue him, he's dead.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing he can do to save himself.
I was gonna try to retreat with any information he could, but if Max is given chase, then there's no way he's getting out of here.
In one turn, I move 120 feet and I hit you.
Yeah, it'll go down.
All right, and then Max is gonna come back all the way over here to get his immovable rod.
All right.
Yeah, Dalen would pick it off the door and give it to him, I guess.
I'll block the other door.
Okay. I
Alright.
guess we'll open this door first.
Guess I can move up to here.
It's clear, I think.
Yeah, doesn't seem like the Armada occupied this area for very long. There's like some oils in here that Quinn's probably very happy about, but everything else is marley bony in nature.
Is there anything actually on this table, or is this just part of the map?
Yeah, but they're like military reports, unless you really like that dagger.
We'll collect the military reports to bring back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not leaving that kind of classified information out in an exposed area sounds like a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, even if the Armada read it, no one is alive who read it now, presumably.
Hopefully.
Is there anything else in that's a point of interest in the general area?
In some of these barrels, you see like rations, and yeah, there's some on the sides, and you can see the bottom of the barrel. So if you want, you can restock a few rations, or you can take them all I want if you want to leave them with nothing, I suppose.
Hey Ferris, maybe you should skywrite them to let them know that we got the place cleared.
Well, we don't need to do that. I just kind of shoot up the flare.
Oh.
Which color?
I don't know if we established colors.
I
green
think.
is green is probably good.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
You'll have to ask Zapper when he returns because he chose the colors.
Yeah. I'll put -1 green on my.
All right. And yeah, the corporal returns with a few of his cats in tow, and says, "Wow, I honestly thought best case scenario you'd take out the commanders and that was it."
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, I suppose perhaps not on Lieutenant Marsh's side. Good to
Well,
know that we have some capable privateers.
very capable.
We're gonna need all the help we can get to beat the Armada back, though.
Yes, that those two commanders are quite alarming. Because with the Armada, where there's one or two, there's at least a dozen.
Yeah, that's what my fear as well is.
But I suppose, for the sake of the military, could you tell us how you exploited them?
Well, we managed to take out the sniper before really giving it a chance to back up the Dragoon.
Yeah, I kind of came up behind enemy lines. We kind of have spellcasters, so we've got invisibility. That's how I got up there, and then Dalen just kind of launched himself up here with a cannonball, and then we took care of him. After that, it was just a matter of picking off the rest.
Yeah. I think invisibility was probably our biggest ally.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we've got that invisible wall right there.
It's probably gone by the time they get. It's only 10 minutes.
Max can't tell.
We just point at the.
Well. But ultimately, I mean, I suppose that means surprise is the best method of dealing with them. Don't allow them to get started.
Yeah. Well, it was just also nice not being shot at by the snipers.
Yes, well, we don't have such capabilities.
Yeah. But you do have cover. I mean, that's something you don't need magic for.
Yes, but cover only works at so many angles.
You know who's really good at being sneaky?
You?
Besides
You?
me. I'm just gonna take this opportunity to put a good word in for the Foxes and say that if you recruited some, you would probably have someone that's about as sneaky as me, and you could do some of these getting behind enemy lines to flank them.
Fox.
They're people too, you know.
There's certainly something.
Well, I'm pretty sure that if you could find some Foxes out there that are otherwise good people, you know, ones that are just trying to get by, then and treated them well, brought them in, gave them a good pension, that they'd work for you.
Well, that would be out of my hands. as is the military is struggling to adjust to cats as it is. So I think I've been learning the ropes with them. But I'll pass the word if they feel like it is worth the risk.
I've never worked on something like that, but maybe we could try and come up with something that could work without magic itself, more like a mirror, like technologically. I don't know if that would work, but
Yeah, essentially, I think this could be like what I use could be recreated through conventional means.
I would have to go up with R&D, but for now, what you've told me should at least help us better prepare ourselves for that sniper of theirs. If they're gonna bring in a handful of big targets, then we would need to do what you do and make sure they don't see us until we dispatch them in one fell swoop.
Yeah, just going on Max's idea too. If you had, say, two of these foxes, I mean, sneaking in there together, and then they just stab them right in the back. Gone. We only had one Max, and it took them a little while. But if there was two Maxes, then oof.
Yeah, I wouldn't have lasted very long, trust me.
Oh no.
Well, it depends on the training as well. I don't know if you've heard, but word on the street is foxes kind of suck at fighting.
Well, that's not really fighting. It's essentially assassinating.
Yeah, well, we don't have trained assassins in our ranks.
Yeah, doesn't mean you can't find some.
Yeah, perhaps we'd have to outsource to Mushu, or rather the Yakuza, for something of that accord.
I mean, I was thinking looking more local.
The only ones who practice that locally are the ones trying to assassinate us. And we would also rather not conspire with those who are, well, trying to destroy the way that our society runs.
Well, I mean, the reason the reason they're doing it is because the way society runs. So if you change society, then they might turn to your side, and if they turn to your side, then you've got, well, a whole bunch of assassins right at your fingertips.
Yeah.
And all they want is for you to be nice to the foxes and give them better living conditions.
Meowiarty wants foxes to be treated well. I find that hard to imagine.
I'm not talking about him.
What are you talking about?
Someone else somewhere. They've got a really, you haven't been briefed on this?
Listen, all I know is you came up and showed me a badge from Lieutenant Marsh and a letter saying that you were endorsed as privateers under her command. That's all I know.
Okay, well, there's a Fox Rebellion going on in, 1 second. Oh, we're already on the map. I can't remember the name.
Something
Albion.
with Albion, yeah.
And yeah, I'm just saying you wouldn't have that problem if you treated foxes nicer.
Would be a productive use of their skills if you use them.
Well, again, best case scenario is I can pass on your advice. I'm not exactly in a position to recruit foxes out on the Isle of Fetch when we've evacuated the island. And also, while you're talking, he's like moving the rations back into the middle of the barrels, just muttering to himself. They have their advantages, but there's just sometimes I wonder if it's worth it.
By the by, did you need us for something else?
From here, we should be able to reinforce our positions here. Now that we know what they look like and a bit better how to handle them, we can station a few of our soldiers to catch them unawares and to target them before they make landfall. That'll make things much easier. You are free to report back to Lieutenant Marsh.
All right.
Okie dokie.
We should go deal with, well, at least try and help with Meowiardi, I think, at this point.
Oh yeah, do you have any intel on where Meowiardi's gone?
I am not kept up to date on those sorts of things. Everything that I'm handling on this side has to do with the Armada.
All right. Well, hopefully Lieutenant Marsh knows.
Let's fly.
Alright.
I'm also going to turn a wall of invisibility to disguise self again. If we use a day anyway.
Yeah, let's see. We went 1, 2, 3, so that's 4. I'm assuming the meeting we had took up 1, so we are in the Isle of Fetch for the night.
Yeah. He will allow you to utilize enough supplies to get a short rest. If you want to get a long rest, you'll have to spend 1 extra ration as if you were short resting.
What do we want? Short rest or long rest?
We can long rest. It's not that big a deal.
He's like, we got fish recently.
Yeah, I think long resting is a good idea just in case.
Alright.
Alright, so everyone used 2 rations except for Quinn. For Quinn, we just do this.
Also gonna turn myself to Crescent Moon over the night. And use 2 rations.
I thought you said we only needed to use 1.
Yeah.
Because he was letting us use a few.
Yeah, you'd have to use 3 if normally to do this.
Oh.
What?
Wait.
So at the end of the day, you burn through 1. Oh wait, no. No, yeah, you're right. It would be 1.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I was
But yeah.
afraid I was having another senior moment.
Yeah, because he covered the short rest, so it'd only be 1 beyond that.
Alright. So we're going back to Marleybone proper in the... I have it somewhere. What's it called?
Marley
dig
Bones.
more or something.
Dignious.
Yeah, going back to the Digmore ward.
All right, I'll roll the D100. Nice.
That is nice.
There it is.
Take your movement.
There we go.
All right. So you're just going to make your way back to Lieutenant Marsh.
Yes.
That's what we were told to do.
All right. So the main coon more or less greets you. Your parents aren't here this time, but you imagine that that's probably a good thing.
He's obviously going to ask where they are. If you don't have a specific place, just say that she tells him where they are.
Yeah, she more or less says that they're stationed at one of the nearby barracks for the time being, where there's lots of eyes on them.
Okay, Max looks happy with that response. Well, we took care of the Isle of Fetch.
Well, that's good to hear. And how much are you going to tell her about the experience there? Everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And probably, we probably gave the military documents back to the other guy.
Yeah. Well, this new Dragoon unit is very concerning, but it seems to have its weaknesses.
Yes, they're very difficult to hit, but they aren't very sturdy.
Having both a front line and a back line, having aiming at it at the same time seems to work very well as it's distracted.
Yes. It would also appear for once not having much magic at our disposal is in our benefit.
Potentially.
Yeah.
So it does make me concerned. If they're meant to be hunting down magic users, it means that they are most likely created in preparation for an assault against the Queen or the Admiralty. What mages we do have are of higher class. And thus guard those higher classes. So we'll have to report this at once.
Didn't you have
I suppose I can pay you for your efforts. It's not a lot. We don't have as many funds to spend around, much less for, well, privately hired mercenaries, but I hope this will suffice. And she gives you 500 gold.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Appreciated.
Didn't you have something you wanted to ask her, Max? About already.
Oh, yeah. You wouldn't happen to have any new intel on where Meowiarty is, would you?
Last we heard from him, he escaped this district.
So no new leads, huh?
Nothing new has surfaced.
want to go after him, but I can't really do that if I don't really have anything pointing to where he'd go.
Well, with the funds we have now, and we could go. Well, we probably wouldn't find that scroll anywhere here. That's a hard one.
Though, were you to conduct your own search, and rather than finding Maliarty, it might be easier to find his accomplices. Less the people he worked with, and more those trees.
We
Yeah,
don't know where
there's
those
more than
are either.
one.
That was my idea. If we could use a locate object to find the goo, that would.
Yeah. I'd recommend doing it in a different ward, but if you want to take up that endeavor, it would be useful.
You think he's within the city limits?
She shrugs, perhaps, but either way, those things can't be very easy to hide. Even if they were to look like trees, they, one, look like they're dead, and number two, they have that fluid.
It seems like well, they're acidic. Would you guys have any defenses against attacks like that? It would be really helpful.
She kind of taps and says, the only substance that might be able to provide an effect like that would be the ones that we usually use to make it so, well, mostly cats can't climb around on buildings. That
Innocent
reagent
people,
might be able to have liquids such as that be repelled.
Have you
but-
considered baking soda bombs?
Or tinfoil?
Well, the thing is that these are quite effective.
Magic.
But you have to
Got it.
talk to an artificer to know.
All heads turn to Dalen.
Hmm. Well, we could definitely try. I haven't really looked into, you know.
Well, I'm sure you're a capable artificer, but you need access to the reagent in order to procure something like that. Or talk to
Right.
someone who may have already done so.
Well, I do have one idea, but I don't know if that would be correct to take as an assumption. Yeah, Dalen will ask the group if they would want to try and we could try and visit his old shop and see what's happening with that, and maybe they have some materials there.
Yeah. I personally think it's just better to go in prepared than just rushing in headlong and facing the consequences of that.
One other
Mhm.
thing I've been thinking about. Does anyone think these tree monsters might be undead?
I was thinking that too, but I'm not sure.
It seemed that way from how how
Catbeard described
the
them.
Catbeard described them.
I do have the magic circle thing too, but that like takes a minute to cast. So we need some like we need to know the battle we're getting into. We need a minute to cast it, but that would be helpful if I could get that up. But well, I'm more worried about getting melted with acid.
Well, there are certain things I can do to try to protect us if they're undead.
Yeah.
Like protection from evil and good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have anything else that I could pull out for now, but try and think of something.
Well, let's go check out your shop and see if we can find anything.
Yeah.
All right. So you go off to the Wheel of Fortune, where we will see you next time.
Before we go, can I make Zone of Invisibility a spell in my book with 200 gold?
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, it's a ritual, so just putting it in the book, or kind of taking it from one book and putting it in another book.
Transcribing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yeah. All right, and I'll just pay it's 50 gold per level, and it's a level 4 spell, so 200 gold.
I'm not copying homework, I swear.
Much less my own. But yeah, we will see you guys next time then. Goodbye.
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 But